Well, 9 seasons into the game, we now are ready for our second season in the Premier League. We've had an excellent summer, in my opinion. Lots of good signings, ones for the future, but ones for the now as well. We take on Manchester City in our opening match, and hopefully we'll be able to get a result. We've signed a new contract over the summer, meaning we now earn £33,500 per week, 8 times our previous salary. So we're going to be house hunting today, and finally getting rid of that house that's right on the seafront in South Shields. We're going to be upgrading. We're going to be getting more rooms. It's about time. Looking forward to that, but also a little bit apprehensive because we're moving to the Stadium of Light for this season because we are having the Sir Robert Briggs Arena upgraded to a 20,000 capacity stadium. 60,000 seats now in the Stadium of Light. Can we fill them all, and can we get the South Shields faithful behind us? All of those questions are hopefully going to be answered today. So let's get into the action and see how we get on. Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2024 and another part of non-league to Champions League with South Shields. Today we have our opening 2 matches of the season against Manchester City, and I feel remember who the other one is, Arsenal again. We faced Arsenal in the second game last season, so intrigued how that's going to go. But yes, we've signed a new 4-year contract at South Shields. That'll keep us there till 2035. Hopefully by then we might be a European club. Really hoping that that's going to be the case. £33,500 per week is what we are earning, which means we are earning £1.72 million per year. It's pretty crazy money, actually. When all is said and done. But it does mean that we have to do our second bit of house hunting. I haven't actually been earning that much as manager of South Shields. We managed to get a decent property early on, and obviously living by the beach in South Shields is the ultimate goal. So I've been living there for the last 8 years. It's a tough decision to say goodbye to that house, but we've got a lot more money now, so we have to upgrade. We have to go and get a big house. We can spend up to £8.2 million on this house for a mortgage over 25 years. It's going to be pretty ridiculous. But because we're in the northeast, house prices are not actually that bad. So you can see, actually, the top priced house in the northeast at the moment, or at least within a 5-mile radius of South Shields, is this property here, Ashbrook Cottage in Sunderland, for £1.995 million. Now, I might be able to change that to 10 miles and see where you go. I mean, you can buy a quarry. We can buy a recycling plant for £3 million. We might buy that on the side. Who knows? Very, very strange. Annual turnover in excess of 500,000. You know what? We're going to have money spare. We'll probably go and buy Merton Quarry Aggregates Recycling. 20 miles away, you're then starting to get into Northumberland as a £4.2 million pound hotel and fishing lakes development for 3 fishing lakes and a lighting car park with 16 disabled spaces of land. We can buy this place, Darras Road in Ponteland, in Newcastle upon Tyne, to be fair, but it's starting to get a little bit outside of where we want to be. But I think we've got to have a look at this one anyway. 18 in Darras Hall. I believe that's where the likes of Alan Shearer live. So, you know, we can have a look at one of these houses. This is £3.95 million, only half of our budget. But already we've got a fountain in the front. Let's see. I mean, does it have a snooker table? That's kind of I mean, it's only got floor plans. It's not really selling it to me. I've got to be honest with you. Whereas the Merton Quarry Aggregates Recycling, let's have a good look at this, because we are going to be buying it. You can see there, we've already got some landfill going in place. This is what we like to see, everybody. This is going to be our annual investment. Obviously, it's going to make us £500,000 per year. It's just off the sea and coastline as well. So, and we're going to be probably living in Sunderland-ish area. But yeah, we're going to buy that one at £3 million. That's fine. We can afford that. We've got £5 million left to spend on our house. So let's get it back to within a 5-mile radius of South Shields. I'm intrigued by this Ashbrook cottage. It looks rather funky, maybe a little bit too funky for my liking. You've got the balcony there. You've got all this ivy on the outside. I'm not entirely sure I'm a big fan of that, if I'm honest. Some really weird sofas. I mean, it's a bit of a weird house. You've got a hot tub. That's not a bad shout. You've got a nice kitchen there. Nice kitchen area. Ashbrook Cottage, yeah, was that 1881? I mean, it's not far off the age of South Shields, that. I think, what was it, 1888? So it's actually older than South Shields, the football club at least. Obviously not the town. But there you go. But it might just be a bit too funky for my taste. So I've got to be honest, that copper bath is really weird. Oh my, I mean, this is like a stuff of nightmares. And then you just sort of have the view of Sunderland. Is that a football pitch? Is that a football pitch? I want to see the views. Come on, show me the views. This is too weird. There's no snooker table in there either. Oh, with the lights on, it's quite cool. You know what? I'm not sold. I'm not sold on Ashbrook Cottage. That was added in September. Beacon House in Cullercoats. It's a little bit far out for me. It's right on the beach again. We can have a little look at it. It looks fairly nice, but again, it's got this traditional vibe. I want it nice and modern. Lots of weird brown chairs in these houses. Is that what rich people like? Brown? Seems a bit odd. It's got a gym. That would never be touched, but at least we could claim that we're doing exercise. 2 garages for my cars there. But a lovely view of the beach. I mean, it's a nice house, don't get me wrong. It's an option. We don't want to be buying a new build. New builds have got all sorts of problems. You got Whitley Bay here. Whitley Bay is not a bad house, but not a bad area, right on the beach. And this is a little bit more modern, but it's gotten out inside. I don't have the time to buy my own furniture. Let's have a little look at this one. Cleedon. Now, Cleedon is in between Sunderland and South Shields, so this seems perfect to me because you know, we're going to be close to the Stadium of Light for this season to play our football matches, and then hopefully we'll be close to the Sir Robert Briggs Arena. So let's have a little gander at this is more like it. Look at that fireplace. That telly, you need something much bigger there, and we can replace... Oh, now we know we like a little video, don't we? So we'll watch that in a minute. Is that another TV? I think it is, you know. Another TV. Oh, I mean, this is my vibe, I'm going to be honest. Nice garden there, lovely amount of light. Oh, and these are shutters, are they? They can't be by, or maybe they're by sort of foldy nature. This is, the stairs are cool. It looks a bit like an office. A spiral staircase. Great for when you're drunk. That seems a nice bedroom. That telly just needs to be bigger. Nice bathroom. I mean, that looks quite scary to be going down. Might have to get that. Is that a little telly in the loft? I think it is, you know. Oh, it's in the bathroom. It's in the bathroom. Is the bathroom in the loft? Because that seems to be the archway. Oh my God, there's a telly in the bathroom. This is amazing. What a house this is. 1.295 million. It's not even that much. It's not even that much. This is ridiculous. We've got some sort of dentist's chair. I mean, am I assuming that this is possibly a sunbed of some sort? This is really weird. But I love it. I'm sold on this house. And look at that. That's very impressive. Very, very impressive. Right, we want the video. Where's the video? Come back to me, video. We want to watch, what was it, Michael Hodgson walk around. Where's the video gone? There was definitely a video, wasn't there? Was it near the start? There it is. Right, okay. Headphones are going on, everybody. Let's watch this and see what it's got to offer. It's 2 minutes and 27 seconds. Let's up the speed. Living room. I mean, we're getting a good view. I really think this house is awesome. In all seriousness, this is... I would buy this at the drop of a hat if I had the money. It just needs bigger tellies. Bedroom 1. I mean, how many bedrooms has this got? We'll have to have a look at the floor plan in a minute. Bathroom. Oh, that bedroom had an ensuite with a telly in the bath. Some of the bedrooms are a bit pokey. Yeah, I've no idea what that room is. But look at that. Lovely area cleaning as well. Very posh. Yeah, we like that. We like that house a lot. Let's have a little look at the floor plan then. Yeah. I mean, there's no strange rooms that you're looking at there. There's a dressing room in the bedroom as well. Kitchen, dining room. I like that open plan technique. So that's where we're going to live, everybody. We are going to be living. Where's the map? Where is the map? Here, so just to give you an idea, the Stadium of Light is round about here, somewhere. Whereabouts is it? There it is. Stadium of Light is right there. So we're not far from the Stadium of Light at all. In fact, we're just a short drive away. The place where Mariners or South Shields Football Club is right up here, so it's sort of equidistant between them. I'm going to assume that we would have built the Sir Robert Briggs Arena near where the First Cloud Arena is. You know, we're not going to go any further out of South Shields, then you're getting towards Gateshead, Jarrow area. So, yeah, that's really cool. So there is our first house, or second house since... with the start of this series, and it's in Cleedon, and I love it. I've got to say, I do love the house. So after that little detour, hello, welcome. We are, of course, looking at the first game of the season. It's going to be tricky against Manchester City. Let's have a little recap of our transfers over the summer. I think we've had a decent window. First signing of the window was Nassim Houssa. He's come in, 20-year-old Swiss wonder kid, I believe. Yes, he is a wonder kid. Already 4-star ability, 5-star potential. He is going to be absolutely incredible. We've got him on a 5-year contract, already worth £73 million. Had a great season last year in Saudi Arabia. Hopefully he is going to be a difference maker. We then signed Daniel Peretz, 31-year-old Israeli international goalkeeper. He's come in from Leeds United, already 3-star ability, kept 7 clean sheets in a relegated side last year, and I think will perform well for us this year. On the outs, last year we got rid of Aaron Ramsey. He's joined Hull City for £2 million. Didn't really get much of a chance last year, but was awesome in the Championship, so finds his level once again, and we get a decent profit on him. Zach Brown and David Moore have gone out on loan. And then some more signings. Vivaldo Semedo has joined us from Casapia for £7.25 million. 26-year-old Portuguese striker. Very good finishing, good pace. I really do think that this guy's going to be amazing for us. I've given him the number 9 shirt. Has scored, in excess of 50 goals over the last few seasons for Casapia. Was playing for Huddersfield before that, scored 4 championship goals. But I'm hoping that he can come into the Premier League and take it by storm. He's a good Premier League player, and I think will improve. We've signed Douglas Luiz, 33-year-old Brazilian international midfielder. He's come in on a free from Paris Saint-Germain. Spent last season on loan at Brighton and seemed to have a decent time. Still a decent Premier League player. And then we signed Beto, 33-year-old Portuguese striker. He's come in on loan until the end of the season from Everton. We can sign him for 12 million at the end of the year. Can still score Premier League goals. Will be a very good backup to Semedo. Then we signed Mariacal, 30-year-old Uruguayan centre-back, international centre-back at that. 3.5-star ability, meaning he's a good Premier League centre-back, has been playing for donkey's years at Dynamo Moscow, but what was really impressive is that he gets better every single season in terms of his assists. He's got good heading ability, good jumping reach, so I think he's going to be a bit of a handful in corner situations and has good tackling. Just an all-round good player, I think. So, yeah, very happy to have him. And then most recently we signed Oscar Aranda, 29-year-old Portuguese left winger, can also play at centre-back and in all attacking roles, really, as an inside forward. Got excellent dribbling, got good first touch, decent crossing, decent pace, decent off the ball, very good flair. I think he's going to be a real handful and has had decent seasons for Sporting Lisbon over the last few years playing in Europe. On the out, Simon Adingra has joined Schalke for £15 million. I think that's a good bit of business. He wasn't going to get much game time this year. Hong Hyun-seok has joined Pisa on a £7.75 million deal. We've had a lot of money for him because Trabzonspor gave us a lot of money last year for his loan deal. Stefan Ronco and Liam Nolan have gone out on loan. Samrak Saki has joined Getafe for 1.2 million. Not sure how much he will get in terms of game time in La Liga, but we will see. And then Clayton has gone out on loan to Flamengo. Didn't really hit it off. He scored 3 goals in the game against Southampton in the FA Cup. I was really excited. I thought he was going to absolutely smash it, but unfortunately just never cut it in the Premier League. So he's gone back to Flamengo and hopefully he will continue his good career there. In terms of what the media expect us to do, they think that we're going to finish 18th this year, but I think there's lots of teams that could go down. Lots of teams in and around us that I think we can usurp this year. And I think a bit of progress, 11th or 12th this year, I'd be really, really delighted with. And we just need to keep pushing up the league, keep improving the squad and getting it going. If we have a little look at the squad planner and go on to report and then comparison, you can see our average age is the top in the league, 27.8. I don't think that's a bad thing. We've got experience in there. But lots of these bars are not right at the bottom, which I think is exactly what you want. If you look at all positions, okay, our strength is the lowest and our decisions are pretty low. But everything else is just about where you want it. Goalkeeper's looking good. Defence is looking really good this year. Midfield okay, and attack very, very promising. So, yeah, I'm really, really excited to see how we get on this year. So let's go and have a look at the team for today then. We have got Daniel Peretz making his debut in goal with Chamadeu, Hussein Mariakal and Alexander in defence. Hussein Mariakal making their debut. Coop Miners holds the midfield with our other wonder kid, Ahmed Hassan, in the middle of the park. We have got Miles Lewis-Skelly as our box-to-box with Minty and Aranda starting behind Semedo up top. Lots of debuts today. It's one of those where it's, we could be in a lot of trouble if we're not careful. So we've got to hope that the they're decent. Obviously, Man City, incredible team. They've dropped off a little bit over the last couple of seasons, but they did win 9 consecutive Premier League titles. And then Pep Guardiola left, and they've had 2 tough seasons. But here we are, and you can see we're not filling the ground, and that's really, really worrying. That is so worrying for us this season. If we can't get a good atmosphere at home, it could be really, really tough for us to stay up this year. But, we've got plenty of fans in there. It's probably going to be our record attendance either way. But it is nerve-wracking. We head into the first match of the season against Man City, who are going to be one of the favourites for the league. Let's see how we get on. Come on, boys. Come on. Here's Alexander. Gets it to Mariakal. Gets it to Husa. Oh, it's a poor pass, and Hassan doesn't control it. Here's Haaland on the ball, still playing to an incredible level. Here's Rodolfo with a shot over the bar, and Peretz probably had it covered. But, Man City will feel happy that we've made a couple of mistakes already. We need to be pitch perfect if we want to win today. Here's Lewis Skelly, gets it forward to Vivaldo Semedo, and it's over the bar. Really, he needs to get off to a good start, you feel, this season. We don't want it to get into 3-4 games without him scoring, and then those doubts come in, and we need him to score now and look good immediately. It was a good little move, that, and Lewis Skelly will be pretty happy with, producing that key pass. Gave us a chance there. And let's have a little look at what the attendance is. Attendance is 37,000, so it's a decent amount. Sort of 60% full-ish. Here's Minty on the ball, gets it to Aralba, now to Minty again. Here's Koopmeiners, gets it to Marikal. To Chamadeu now. Chamadeu with a great chance. Chamadeu still going. Oh, Minty was there. Is that a penalty, Jeff? No, it's not. That really should have been 1-0, and we've had some great chances, and in fact, we have been by far the better team. You look at that. 9 shots, 3 on target, an XG of 1.35. We've had more possession. We've looked the stronger of the 2 teams, but here come Man City. Wirtz. And now here's a chance for them. Gray Williams Jr., Nico Williams puts it into the back of the net, but the flag is raised. It is going to be offside. Very rarely do you see these decisions overturned by VAR, and indeed it is a disallowed goal. So we're let off the hook there, and maybe, just maybe, we could have a chance of winning this match. We've been great in the first half. We've dominated possession. We've looked very, very good. Very good. Who's not playing well, though? We're looking at Minty not having a great game. So I'm going to put David Washington on the right-hand side. He's probably going to be the one that plays there more often. We're also going to bring on Leon Bailey for Aralba, or whatever his name is. Because Bailey had an incredible end to the season last year and really helped us stay up. So he deserves a bit of a chance to continue that today. Good save by Peretz there. And Man City very much under pressure here. Not at their best so far. And hopefully we'll be able to take advantage of that. Semedo might be another candidate to come off. We'll just have to see how it goes. 65 minutes gone. I mean, a draw would be pretty good. We'd certainly take that, but a win would be even nicer. I think we could possibly bring on a few players here to try and change this up. Here's Marikal. Goes back to Peretz now. Here's Husa. Husa on the ball. Still going. Good ball forward to Hassan. Here's Vivaldo with a great chance to score in his debut. That was really poor, though. That was a really, really poor finish from him. And that is a bit worrying. We're going to put Beto up top then. Hassan for Can Douglas Luiz play there? I think that's not a bad shout. And Josh Da Silva on for Koopmeiners, but we swap his role to a DLP on support, and we see what we can do. I can't believe Semedo didn't score that. That was a great opportunity. You've got to question if you're not making, or if you're not scoring those, is he going to be the right player to lead us forward? I'm obviously going to back him. Erling Haaland's just scored, and that's a real disappointment from a set piece. I don't think we deserve to lose this match, but we've had plenty of chances and haven't scored. And sometimes you think, well, maybe it's not meant to be. And I think it's a perfect case of that today. Man City are going to get all 3 points. I don't think they deserve them. I think we played very, very well there. Yeah, we have to say well played to the boys. It was a good performance, but just some chances missed there, and we need to try and focus on that going forward. But yeah, real shame. I mean, apparently I'm being criticised for my tactics. It's only one game into the season. I know we had a poor end of the last season, but don't criticise me tactics on the opening day. Come on, man. Okay, couple of changes to let you know about. We've brought in Beto on the left-hand side to replace Aranda. Hassan moves into the right wing position, and Gonzaga is going to get a little bit of game time in central midfield. Brody Hughes comes in to replace Mariakal, who has got an injury. He's going to be out for the next month or so. We've also signed Hamza Morel. You might remember from the transfer special yesterday, he failed his medical and we weren't able to sign him, but I did approach to sign him because his contract was expiring, and we've been able to bring him in immediately through the sort of buy now button that you get. So we've got him for 625k. He looks incredible. He really does. Very composed. He's going to be an excellent midfielder. Can play defensive midfield as well. I think long term that's probably where he will play. But probably in the central midfield positions, to be completely honest with you, because he has got some really good attributes in those areas, maybe even as a sort of box-to-box idea, although his finishing isn't great, and you know he could be a bit of a problem in that area, but he's already a good player for the Premier League and will improve going into the future. But let's see how we get on against Arsenal. We do have a decent record against Arsenal. Beat them in the FA Cup a couple of years ago and had two very close matches last year. Other than we did get hammered by them after a sending off for Chamadeu fairly early on. But hopefully in this scenario we can go out there and we can give them a good game and hopefully grab a couple of goals. I've backed Semedo up top. I think that's what you have to do. You know, he's our main striker. He is going to be the guy that we're relying on a lot this season to score us goals. That's where we've put our eggs, if you like, into the basket of Semedo. So we need to back him and hopefully, you know, giving him some game time, get him used to the Premier League, and he will find that goal scoring form. It was just quite worrying in that first match how many good chances he missed. So fingers crossed we can give him a chance today, and yeah, hopefully we can even come out on top. That would be awesome. There's a ball forward, Rice back, and here is Vivaldo with a great chance. What a save from Aaron Ramsdale, who is one of the best keepers in the world in this save. He's the best Premier League goalkeeper, and yeah, I mean, you can't do any better than that. That was a terrific save, and well, we were very unlucky there, I think. After Declan Rice had made the mistake, and it was a great shot from Vivaldo, and I thought that was going to be his first Premier League goal, and We were going to be very, very happy about it, but it didn't happen. Here's Erdegaard. Gets it forward to Frimpong on the right-hand side. Frimpong still going with the shot, and that is over the bar. So again, we're competing with Arsenal away from home. So I think we've got a lot to be positive about so far. We've got Liverpool coming up as well, so that's going to be another tough game. But then, hopefully after that we can settle into the season. If we can come out with some points in these games, that'll really set us off to a good footing. Here's Martinelli on the ball. Chamadeu well out of position here, and here's Baldanzi. Baldanzi with a great chance, gets it in, and Martinelli makes it 1-0, and Peretz couldn't really do anything about that. Arsenal take the lead. That's not really what we want to see there. All right, let's demand more from them. Here's Baldanzi, 2-0. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. In 3 minutes, this game has turned on its head. And now we are very much in trouble. And, I mean, there's no real way we're going to come back from this in this match. We just got to keep our eye on the next one. Alexander into the middle. Here's Hassan. Hassan gets it to Alexander again, who cuts inside, but that's really, really poor. And we don't have that James Maddison figure this year of somebody that is incredible at set pieces, and that is something I think we will lack. Here's Erdegaard, gets it to Martinelli. Alexander, oh, that's a terrible mistake. 3-0. 3-0. Baldanzi makes it 3. And we were competing with Arsenal. We were looking like we could even sneak a goal before half-time, and now we're 3-0 down all of a sudden. Well, yeah, I think we're going to have to make some changes at half-time here and try and switch it up a little bit. Alexander not having a good game, so we're going to move Chamadeu on to the left-hand side. Yeah, maybe keep it like that for now. And we might bring Hoy and Harlan in goal, a cap 5, just to completely change it up and see if we can change this match around. Very difficult to see us getting back into it, but you've got to give it a go. I think the best way to do that is to change things around. We'll see where they take it. That's a good ball forward towards Martinelli. Martinelli now into Rice. Here's Declan Rice. This could be 4. There was a good clearance there. Header from Chamadeu, but only towards Frimpong. Frimpong now, that's going to be a penalty, I think. I think that was inside the area. It's going to go to VAR, but it looked inside the area to me. I think it would be a bit lucky if that was outside. Apparently it is outside the area. Free kick. Still in a very dangerous position. And probably going to be 4-0 anyway. We're terrible at defending set pieces, and there you go. There you go. Saliba makes it 4. So, it's tough to gauge because we've been pretty awful in this match since about half an hour in, particularly defensively. Our defensive nature has just not been there. And this could be 5 coming up here. Just wide. Jeremy Frimpong taken off. I'm glad about that because he was playing well. Seemed to be involved in all the movements. Hasn't got the average rating to say that, but I was always saying Frimpong. Well. Here's Saka. 6. No, 5. Oh, wow. I mean, Arsenal can do this to anyone. They've played very well in this match. But this is slightly worrying. De Silva forward, Hassan, there's Dramer, makes it 5-1, but that's offside. You can see the flag up. Annoying. 70 minutes gone. And it makes that late defeat to Man City all the worse, doesn't it? Because, we're now on 0 points out of 6. Playing Liverpool next. Probably another defeat there. Then Everton away. And we did win that match last season, but it's a tough one. Tough one to win. That should have been 6-0. Arsenal could have scored 7 or 8 here. We've got to tighten up defensively. Got to really tighten up. Saliba with the throw. This could be 6-0 here. Havertz cuts inside. Ooh, good save by Hoyenhal. Tough to tell whether Hoyenhal or Peretz has done better in this match. I've actually seen Hoyenhal make a save. Not sure we did see Peretz make a save. It's cleared by Cody Dramer. And that is going to be that. So, not good enough. Not played well. But we go onwards and upwards. I think large spells of the first match we played incredible snooker. We played incredible football. But in that second match we weren't there. And that's a little bit worrying. But we have got the Preston match in between Everton. So that should hopefully be a good place to pick up some confidence. So I think we will come back for the Brighton and Burnley games next time out. They're going to be big ones. I've got 4 matches in between to try and get us back on track. So if you have enjoyed that, I know it's been a bit of a longer episode. Give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for daily Football Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.